been a really busy week. A lot of big news stories happening this week.
We have a lot of news to get to today. And of course, we're going to start in Akron because we are just about 48 hours from a teacher's strike within the Akron Public Schools. And today, the president of the Akron Education Association, Pat Shipe, spoke with Neil Fischer about the issues teachers are dealing with inside those schools.
Neil joins us now. Neil, good afternoon to you. This is a big deal on its own whenever there's a teacher strike, but it's especially a big deal because it's been 3 decades, more than 3 decades, since the last teacher strike in Akron. What do we know about where things stand right now?
1989, the last and the only teacher strike within the Akron Public Schools for teachers. So obviously a big thing right now. However, the one and only teacher strike there again in 1989 was based on the same issues we're dealing with today. Those who represent the teachers tell me the safety inside the schools is the biggest issue, and teachers cannot continue their instruction when there's chaos inside their buildings.
Believe that the APS administration has failed the teachers. We believe there's a lack of leadership at the very top of the APS administration, and that's why we're in the situation we are. That's why I'm sitting here talking to you today, because we have seen a failure to make any real effort to work on resolutions to any number of issues.
A representative for the Akron Public Schools told me today that they're going to let the mediation process continue until they release a statement. We know that begins tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock and will continue throughout Sunday if it has to. APS has released information about virtual learning continuing if there is a strike on Monday. And if there is no deal by Monday, there will be teachers out picketing in Akron until they come to an agreement on these issues.
Of course, the focus now on the kids, because they're the ones that are kind of in the middle of
impacted.
this, and all of those families that have to completely rearrange if indeed a strike does happen.
And there were a few community leaders that had a press conference earlier today that we'll talk about more at 5 o'clock, but they basically said that the families are being impacted by this just as much as the teachers are of the safety in schools.
Right.
Yeah, many of them go to jobs in the morning and afternoon. And now the question is, who stays with their kids at home? This is very disruptive, and I'm sure you're following it and keep us updated.
Yep.
Neil, thanks.
So much, Neil.